Oh my Lanta! Gold rank 20, Skull Army. We did it. Boom! Goes the Dynamite. Num 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 num. Delicioso, my friends. Roll intro. Let's do this. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Skull Army and friends. SkullCrusher here. It is Tuesday, February the 9th, 2021, and we are coming right back at you with another Boom Beach video. I'm very happy to announce that SkullCrusher has gone 5 ER and SkullCrusher has officially hit rank 20. I actually have diamond ranks within my reach, within my sight, Skull Army. Remember, guys, before we dive on in, do not forget to leave a like on today's video. If you are new and you are digging this content, crush that subscribe button, ring that bell, and yes, stay notified for when I go live and upload awesome Boom Beach content. I can't stress how awesome the Sky Shield is and how it has been slowing down my opponents from my max barrage and my max artillery to get the win here. So if we do make our way over to the tech tree, guys, I want to point a few things out here. So the max barrage, absolute insanity here. We also do have the max 50% gunboat energy node, and we also have the max artillery. So right now I am actually using heavy Zuka, max heavy, max Zuka, 5 boats of heavies, 3 boats of Zukas. We're using brick with iron will as well, and we are naturally clearing our way to the three closest ERs, and we are arting and barding. We are barding out 2 ERs, and with the max barrage and a max artillery, it does take 2 barrage and it does take 2 artillery to bard out an ER at 5 ER. And then, of course, after 5 ER, I was at a crossroads yesterday. I wasn't sure if I wanted to go troop health, to go to heavy chopper, or if I wanted to go building damage, to go to seekers, to get that much closer to 6, to get the coveted building health. And after some thinking and some contemplating last night, Skull Army, I did decide to go building damage. And the reason why I did go building damage is because I want to go seekers next so I can go 6 ER. Right now, max barrage and max artillery is working for me. I'm actually beating, I repeat, I am actually beating Bomba, heavy chopper players, heavy rush players, heavy bus rush players. I'm even beating a few seeker players as well, a heavy chopper, rocket chopper. So it's absolutely incredible. So you guys get an idea of what I'm talking about and absolutely how savage this attack strategy is. Massive shout out to UAE Boom Beach. But come on, man, 257 to 239, absolutely savage here. So check this out here, guys. Starts off with a full drop, guys. 5 boats of heavies, 3 boats of Zukas on that far left side of the left ramp here, of the 1 ramp there. There's the 2 barrage, 2 artillery coming out on the bottom right ER as we farm our defenses, our ERs, 2 more barrage, 2 more artillery to the top right ER, and boom goes the Dynamite, guys. Massive shout out to UAE, but we were just too savage on that one. Then we got even more savage on this one, 259 to 244, guys. The power of the max barrage and the max artillery. Now this one, once again, notice the drop there. 4 boats of heavies, 3 boats of Zukas, a brick, delayed boat of heavies coming out. We reflare after clearing a couple of those left side beach defenses. As we move a little bit closer up into position, we cycle a shock on that shock launcher. Now we farm our defenses, our engine rooms, and we drop our 2 barrage and our 2 artillery as necessary. There you can see the troops farming the ERs there and the artillery and barrage coming out up top there. An absolutely disgusting, an absolutely savage attack combo here. Moving forward, Skull Army, it's not all sunshine and lollipops here. 241 to 245. So I did actually lose this one by 4 seconds here. And this one, I believe, actually was my boss fight. This shock launcher gave me a little bit of a headache here. Woo! All it takes is that one delay to weaken your Zookas, to pin down your Zookas. My Atlanta here. And then, of course, the Hail Mary going right to the middle here. We barely walked away with that one, but it was still 4 seconds too slow, and that was actually one of my boss fight losses from last night there. So shout out to La Mer Gear. This was bad. I just fizzled here. This guy fizzled on me, but I think we still had a really good hit here. Check this one out, guys. Dropping our heavy Azuka on the far left side of the left ramp there, clearing some of the beach defenses, reflaring up, dropping the 2 barrage, 2 artillery, taking out the first ER, farming our defenses, our ERs, and dropping our 2 barrage and 2 artillery to take out the next ER. Skull Army and friends, that simple, that savage. Let's move on to the next one here. So we do have 236 to 228 here, and the one thing I do like about 5 ER, guys, is the majority of these layouts generally do look the same here. You're gonna have about 1 on one side, 2 on one side, and 3 on the other, or 1 on one side, and 4 on the other. But as you can see here, we did a nice little drop here. We reflared, keeping it tight along the right side here, and then we just started clearing. There's the barrage and artillery coming out, taking out the first ER. As we clear our way up, there is the first barrage coming out. There is the second barrage coming out as we are farming our defenses. The 2 artillery, activate the Iron Will, clear the necessary defenses, pop the machine gun, and hail to the Mary, Skull Army. This was a savage. Boom goes the Dynamite. So for those of you that are lucky enough to have max barrage and max artillery, I highly recommend Heavy Zuka because we are faster than other players. I'll show you what we're talking about here. Massive shout out to UAE Boom Beach. But once again, I'll just show you my opponent's replay here just to see what we're getting hit with here. So this was Bullet, Rocket, a Chopper here, guys. We're seeing a little bit of everything here. So UAE Boom Beach, excellent job barring out the top left ER, dropping Bullet, dropping the Rocket Choppers, clearing as required here, keeping Bullet up front as that meat shield, drawing in all those nasty single shot cannons, boom cannons, and a really good job clearing his way to the ERs up top. Just unfortunately, max barrage and max artillery is just that much more savage. Now I want to give a massive shout out to some old guy in my Telegram as well. We did GG each other last night, but 228 to 208. Holy smoke, Skull Army. Check this madness out. Once again, notice how we chose the side with the Sky Shield. We dropped our 5-3. We cleared our way up. 2 heavies deciding to go off this direction. I really didn't care. We let them do their thing. Now, once again, cycling shocks as required. We are then barting out our 2 ERs. We barted out the bottom one over here, the one a little bit more mid up. And then, of course, it was just a reflare, making our way over there. Beautiful job cycling the shock, activating the Iron Will, and nailing the Hail Mary flare there. So kudos to you, some old guy. But once again, the max barrage, max artillery, day 9. I believe we're on day 9 of Warship Season 19. Wreck with Mech is just disgusting. Dr. Monday! This was a boss fight loss here. I got a lot of respect for you, buddy. So I'm going to show my fizzle on your layout here. But once again, I saw the layout. I'm like, okay, we can do this. We can do this. But I wasted way too much gunboat energy managing that shock launcher, activating the Iron Will. There was a Sky Shield, so we did have to bard out the Sky Shield. On top of barding out the Sky Shield, we then had to accumulate the gunboat energy to still take out our necessary ERs. And at this point, I really realized how bad I did not set myself up for this one here. So Dr. Mandy, GG. Luckily, bro, I did only actually lose 7 stars on this one here, but this was a boss fight loss from yesterday. And of course, guys, the boss fight into 20. And what made this even better, Skull Army, was the fact that this was a rank 20, him or herself. ZW here, 235 for SkullCrusher, 230 for ZW. Check this madness out, guys. This was the boss fight against a rank 20, and we did actually pull in 12 stars for this victory to catapult us into rank 20 here, dropping the troops, clearing the beach defenses. Notice that first barrage, 2 barrages and 2 artilleries coming out there. We let our heavies and our Zukas move up. Notice we've got the 2 more barrage and 2 more artillery coming out. We are savagely, and I mean savagely, barding out 2 ERs for 5 ER gameplay. This is all going to change once we go to 6, once we get that building health. But here we go, reflaring, keeping it tight along the top here, taking out the flamethrower, realizing that we could put ourselves in a little bit of a shock lock there there with the shock launcher, but going for the Hail Mary, pulling the heavies up front, distracting the shock launcher, and securing the boss fight victory. Skull Army, boom goes the Dynamite. So there we have it. SkullCrusher successfully pushing into rank 20. We're actually getting leeway on the Canadian leaderboard as well, and in the Sugar Ship leaderboard, guys. Check that out right there. We've got SkullCrusher. Boom goes the Dynamite. I also want to give a massive shout out to Code Chicken here, guys. I believe this is like the first time since like day 2 or day 3 of the season that I've actually got my count above Chicken. Chicken's just been killing it, so I'm happy that I'm actually at a point now where I am competing with a Chicken. Boom goes the Dynamite. But there we have it, guys. Currently 13 on my local leaderboard of Canada, and of course in Sugar Ship as well, we are 18. So we are 13 in Canada and we are 18 in Sugar Ship. I love how I am always ranked higher in Canada than I am in Sugar Ship. But check that out, guys. Sugar Pie and Sugar Mini and SkullCrusher all nestled nicely in 20. Their massive shout out to Dynamic Donkey. That is Martin from the Boom Beach Tactics Forum and Recruitment Group. Boom goes the Dynamite. Some savage play last night. Some savage pushes last night, my friends. And of course, Pirate Pete Minstrel absolutely murdering it in the Diamond status, guys. Pirate Nation, baby. Boom goes the Dynamite. Well, all right, my friends, we will officially be wrapping up the video here. Remember, do not forget to leave a like. Do not forget to crush that subscribe button, ring that bell, and yes, stay notified for when I go live and upload awesome Boom Beach content. My friends, we will officially be wrapping up the video. I think it's time to make like a Tom and cruise. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Peace!